Chapter 15. Mom was taken into the operating room. Usually mothers had to give birth to a fetus, if it was in the late stage of the pregnancy. But I was so big that it was impossible. She would get a C-section instead. Then they would pull me out and perhaps inject a lethal cocktail into my heart. They were not sure how to do that part. Normally the fetus died when you removed it from the womb, but this case was very different since I was fully developed. Mom was anesthetized, and Doctor placed the first cut. I was so big that he had to make a big cut. From one side of the stomach, down under the belly button to the other side, so that it looked like a crescent.
"Hey, look at this,"
Doctor said to one of the nurses, and grabbed a blue marker pen, and drew 2 large blue circles, so that the stomach looked like a big smiley face. You could see how the nurse smiled behind her mask. As soon as Doctor came down through the layer of fat, he became very careful. He did not want to accidentally cut me with this scalpel, which was considerate, considering he was going to kill me as soon as I got out. During this whole time, I had been freaking out, until I got some claustrophobic panic attack and started screaming that I wanted to get out, which honestly scared Doctor. He had never had a baby who screamed that it didn't want to die and tried to get out. He felt for me, but had to do his job.
"Careful, you're going to tear up your mother,"
he said, terrified, when he saw that the tissue was shredding on all sides, like some monster was born inside. But it didn't help. I ruptured my mother's stomach. The doctors recoiled from the stench.
"Ugh, it smells like someone shit in there."
And then I almost fell down on the floor, so they had to hold me down. But I was so slippery from all the years of marinating in mucus, secretion, and sweat, so it was almost impossible to get a hold of me. Every time they tried, I just flopped out of their grip, and then again and again. Flop, 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 flop. The doctors were ice skating on the floor from all the mucus, crashing into stuff until they finally got me up on the stretcher.
"Hey, I was thinking about something."
And the other doctors were like, "Yeah, what?"
All right, now that he's on the outside, if we kill him, does it count as murder or abortion?